Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Streams. We got 12 new vocabulary words from JLPT N1 list today. As always, this is a writing study practice. I memorize things by writing. If you don't, maybe don't write them down. Maybe do something else with them. Make sure, no matter how you're studying kanji, you're studying them in sentences. Make sure that you're studying these words in context. That's the best way to remember them. But today, because I like to put little markers in my brain with mindless repetition, I'm going to be going over every new kanji I see today by writing it down 10 times. Then we'll go over its readings, its meanings, and how to remember it based on the radicals that make up the kanji. If we see a new word today, but it's made a kanji we already know, we're just going to go over the meanings of the two words and how they come together to make our new word. If you don't want to listen to me say these out loud a bunch of times as I write them down, head on over to YouTube and you can skip ahead to whatever you want. And if you just want these word lists, head on over to Google Drive where all of them are up for your downloading pleasure. Our first word of the day is nin tai. Tai on the right side for to endure from the verb taeru, to endure. Nin tai. So this is enduring with our new word, which also means endure, shinobu, which you might recognize as meaning secret or a shinobi, a secret kind of ninja. To endure, bear, or put up with. Conceal, secret, spy, or sneak are the two meanings for this kanji, with two radicals. On the top, we have the radical for a sword, and on the bottom, we have the radical for a heart. So you can think of the shinobi kind of secret spy sneaking part with like a sword through the heart of somebody who's been led into the secret. Or you can think of it as enduring or bearing, as in your heart forged like a sword. I don't know why that makes sense to me, I guess. Samurai kind of thought of their swords as having hearts and souls, so it kind of makes sense to me that the swords endure or bear. Shinobu, or nin, is to endure, bear, or to hold some secret. Shinobu is to endure or bear, to hold secrets, to conceal. Shinobu is to endure or bear or hold some secret. Shinobu. Kani nin. Nin as used in this particular kanji. Nin. Is to endure. So this is really two kanji that both mean to endure. Nin tai is enduring or bearing. Nin tai is endurance, perseverance, or patience. Nin tai is endurance, perseverance, or patience. Nin tai is endurance, perseverance, or patience. Nin tai. Number two is a gai shou. Shou on the right side can mean the truth, can mean mutual or together, but in this case we're talking about a minister. A third meaning of this one is minister. So a gai shou, or a foreign or outside minister, is a foreign minister. A gai shou is a minister from outside of the country. A gaisho is a foreign minister. 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 Number three is kutsugaesu. Kutsugaesu is to overturn something, to capsize it, to overthrow it, to reverse it, or to disprove it. Kutsugaesu, from our kanji for covering. We've already learned this kanji in the verb ou, to cover. much in the same way that something is covered, it can more easily be overturned, capsized, or overthrown when it is covered by something else. Think of like a cloth overturning a cat on the bed. I don't know why that's where my brain goes with. That's what I think of. Kutsugaesu is to overturn or capsize, to cover and overturn. Kutsugaesu is to overturn, capsize, or to disprove. Kutsugaesu. Kutsugaesu is to overturn or overthrow. Kutsugaesu. Kutsugaesu is to overturn, overthrow, or to disprove. Kutsugaesu is to overturn or overthrow. Number 4 is shinpi. Shin on the left side for God, and pi on the right side for mystery or secret. So a shinpi is a mystery unknown even to God. A mystery, mysteriousness, or a secret is a shinpi. Shinpi is a mystery or a secret. Shinpi is a mystery or a secret unknown even to gods. Shinpi is a mystery or a secret. Shinpi is a mystery, mysteriousness, or a secret. Shinpi is a secret or a mystery or the mysteriousness of a secret or mystery. Shinpi. Number 5 is nasakenai. Nasakenai, from the kanji for feelings or information, depending on what you look at, means miserable, pitiable, shameful, or pathetic. Nasake. ちょっと待ってね. To know how this word's put together, we need to know what nasake means. Nasake is pity, sympathy, compassion, or mercy itself. So nasakenai is something that is miserable. It is not able to have pity about. Nasakenai, which is a little strange considering one of the definitions is pitiable, shameful, or pathetic. I know that this is part of the definition is that it's pitiful, but that's it's really the true form of this is the negative form of nasake. Nasake itself is pity or sympathy. So nasakenai is having no sympathy for something. It's miserable is kind of the best definition for this, because it's really the lack of compassion that you can feel for this kind of thing. But can also mean shameful or pathetic. But pitiable, I don't really like. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of pitiable. I know the definition is in the dictionary as that, but I don't like that. Nasakenai is miserable, shameful, or pathetic. Nasakenai. Nasakenai is miserable, pathetic, or shameful. Nasakenai. Nasakenai. Number 6 is an akushu. Aku on the left side for bad, and shu on the right side for to smell or a smell. So an akushu is a bad smell or a stink, a bad odor or a stint. An akushu is a bad odor or a stench. Akushu is a bad odor or a stench. Akushu desu. Bad odor, or a stench in akushu. Akushu is a bad odor or a stench in akushu. Pretty much literal translation. Not a whole lot of imagination needed. Akushu is a bad odor or a stench. Number 7 is ichijirushi. Ichijirushi from the kanji for to publish. Ichijirushi is striking, remarkable, or considerable. I'm thinking of it as kind of worthy of publication. Ichijirushi is striking, remarkable, or considerable. Worthy of publication. Ichijirushi is striking or remarkable. Ichijirushi is striking or remarkable. Worthy of publication. Just so we can remember the kanji. Ichijirushi. Ichijirushi is striking or considerable. Number 8 is a command or a direction with shi ki. Shi on the left side is a finger, but can also mean to point out something. So shi on the left side for to point out, and ki on the right side are new kanji for to brandish, wave, swing, or shake. Now, this kanji has the two radicals for a hand on the left side, and on the right side we have an army or an infantry. So the hands of the army kind of brandish or wave flags. That's how I'm going to try and remember this one. Furu or ki. So together with to point out, in a command or direction like on the battlefield, you have flags were originally used, partly to give directions and commands. So that's kind of how I'm thinking of this verb. A direction or a pointing out shown by brandishing a flag is a command or a direction. A command given by a brandishing of a flag. A shiki. Shiki no ki is to brandish, wave, swing, or shake. Furu. Hokani ki is to brandish, wave, or shake. Boryoku o furu, to use violence. Shiki no ki, to brandish, wave, or shake. Shiki no ki, to brandish, wave, or shake. Shiki no ki, to brandish, wave, or shake. The hands of the army brandish and wave their flags. Shiki no ki. Together with shi on the left side for a finger or pointing out with one's finger, we have shiki, or a command or direction given by the brandishing or waving a flag. A command or a direction, a shiki. Number 9 is your shueki. Shu on the left side for to gather or collect, and eki on the right side for your earnings or benefits. So shueki are the gathered earnings from something. Earnings, proceeds, returns, or revenue. Shueki are gatherings, earnings, or revenue. Shueki. Shueki are earnings or revenue. Shueki are earnings, revenues, or profit. Shueki. Shueki are earnings or profits. Number 10 is an no jo. On the left side for guidance or a proposal. No in the center indicating possession or a type of. And jo on the right side for a setting or kind of a setting. What's the other information for this? Hold on a second. Jo, determined, fixed, established, or decided. So an no jo means kind of like as decided or determined by the plan or guidance. Meaning just as one thought, as usual or sure enough. Meaning kind of going to plan, established by the proposal. An no jo. An no jo is just as one thought, or just as one had previously established. An no jo. is as one thought. Just as you suspected. Annojo. Annojo is just as one thought. Annojo. Number 11 is mi hakarau. Mi on the left side for to see, and hakarau on the right side for to plan. Mi hakarau is to choose at one's own discretion, or to choose when to do. In this case, I'm thinking about me as in me personally. So mi hakarau, to choose at one's own discretion, is to use one's own eyes to make a plan. Mi hakarau, to choose to do at one's own discretion. Mi hakarau. Mihakarau, to do at one's own discretion, or to plan according to one's own eyes. Mihakarau, to do at one's own discretion, or to plan according to your own eyes. Mihakarau. And finally, number 12, we have ban no. No on the right side for skilled, and ban on the left side, literally meaning 10,000, but in a lot of cases in Japanese, ban is viewed as meaning kind of all things. Like 10,000 kind of encapsulates all the different things. So ban no is having 10,000 skills or uses. All-purpose, utility, or universal can also mean almighty or omnipotent, having all skills and knowing all things. Ban no. Banno is utility or universal. Can also mean omnipotent. Banno is universal or omnipotent. Banno. Banno desu. Banno. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we've made some nice little divots in our brain where all these memorizations are eventually going to go. Make sure you're making flashcards, and make sure you're immersing yourself in Japanese. Watch some Japanese, read some Japanese, listen to some Japanese, listen to the radio. The radio is apparently a very good way to increase your listening skills because there's no visual aspect to it, right? Like you have to use your listening to figure out what's going on. Our first word was endurance, perseverance, or patience with nintai. Nin on the left side for endurance or spying, and tai on the left side also for endurance. Nintai is endurance or perseverance. A foreign minister is a gaisho. Gai on the left side for foreign, and sho on the right side for a minister. To overturn, capsize, or overthrow is kutsugaeru. Kutsugaeru. 覆ると思うけどちょっと待って確認して覆す is to overturn or capsize with our kanji for covering. Let me write this one down a few more times because I forgot it. 覆す is to overturn, capsize, or prove false. 覆す覆す覆すです is to overturn or capsize. A mystery or mysteriousness itself is shinpi, with unknown or a mystery even to the gods or God. Shinpi is mysteriousness or a mystery. Miserable, shameful, or pathetic is nasakenai, from nasake, meaning feelings, and kenai, and has none. It has no pity. It is shameful or miserable. Nasakenai is miserable and pathetic. A stink, bad odor, or a stent is an akushu. Aku on the left side for bad, and shu on the right side for smell. Striking, remarkable, or considerable is ichijirushi. Ichijirushi from our kanji for publication. It is worthy of publication by being striking or remarkable. Ichijirushi. A command or a direction is a shiki, or a direction with a pointing out given by the brandishing of flags. A command or a direction is a shiki. Earnings, proceeds, returns, or revenue is shueki. Shu on the left side for gathered up, and eki on the right side for benefit or earnings. Just as one thought as usual or sure enough is an no jo. On the left side for a proposal or one's guidance, and jo on the right side for decided by or established by the proposal or by your thoughts. An no jo is just as one thought. To choose at one's own discretion or to choose when to do something is mihakarau. Mi on the left side for your eyes, meaning your own personal eyes, and hakarau on the right side for to plan out. To plan out at one's own discretion or with one's own eyes. Mihakarau. And finally, all-purpose utility or universal is banno. Ban on the left side, literally translating to 10,000, but figuratively meaning all things, and no on the right side for skill or capability. Banno is having 10,000 capabilities or being universal. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you had a good Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.